Hi everyone, welcome to the workout today. We're calling this one triple threat abs, so it's going to be a lot of core work, a little bit of cardio as well. The name comes from the 3 different types of core moves we're going to do. So there's going to be some standing abs, there's going to be some more traditional abs on the mat, there's going to also be a plank series in there. So the way it's going to work is we're going to have 5 blocks. Each block will have 3 exercises. We'll be repeating the exercises 2 times. So it's going to be 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So let's start with our warm-up. So give me a wide stance here. We're going to reach to each side 2 times, okay? So reaching over, 1, 2, switch sides, 1, 2. We're really going to need to warm up our obliques and core today. Also our hip flexors a little bit, because we're going to be using those in the ab exercises. 4, reach far over as you can, and 5, 1 more on the other side. Good, turn to the side for me. I'm gonna push back and bend forward. Push back on your tailbone and bend forward. Good. Give me 2 more. And we're going to bring it down to the mat to stretch out our hip flexors. So bring it down up high in here, and you should feel a stretch right in here. Look up as far as you can. Good job. And we'll bring it up. So now we're going to just twist from side to side. So stay right here. I'm going to explain to you the first block, and then we'll do a minute of cardio to warm up. So, exercises in the first block. We are going to have a cross body standing crunch. So I'm going to take my right arm, reach it to my left toe, and then right elbow, left knee, and switch. That's going to be exercise number 1. Modification for this, just the knee part. Your second exercise is going to be a jackknife on the floor. So I'm laying flat, right arm comes up to meet my left leg. Left arm, right leg. Modification for this, bend your knees, and you're going to reach forearm to knee, opposite. Okay? And your last exercises for that block is going to be a plank. You're going to hold it and either alternate arms or opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so give me about 45 seconds of cardio here. So we're going to reach to one side, reach, reach, reach. If you don't want to do the jumping part, just shuffle over. Reach. Give me another 25 seconds and we'll start into block 1. So you're chasing your foot from side to side. And in 7 seconds, we're going to start with our standing abs. 3, 2, 1. So I'm kicking and crunching. Switching legs, crunch. I'll do it from the side for you guys. Crunch. So we're going opposites here. And if you don't want to kick, just keep it to alternating crunches, okay? You should feel the twist in your obliques. And we're resting. Next exercise on the mat. Alternating. So I'm fully laid out like this. Right arm, left leg, and we're up. And switch. Or keep your knees bent and just go like this. Forearm to knee. Another 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping over into a high plank. We're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg reach, or just arm reach. Here we go. So right arm, left leg. This one's all about balance. As you can see, it's difficult for me too. If you want, just go for the arm reach. Make sure your ribs and your belly button are tucked in. Give me another 6 seconds. And rest. And we start again from the top with our standing series. 2, 1, let's go. So this block was all about opposite, so really getting our obliques involved. Four seconds. And you're done. Back on the mat. We go in 2, 1, and we're up. Try to meet your arm and your leg in the middle, or your forearm and your knee in the middle. Another 10. Keep going. 2, 1. We flip over for our plank. Try to work on your balance here. In 2, 1. Even if you don't lift your back foot very high off the ground, you're still engaging your abs. Or just even your arm coming up. Try not to have too much rotation in the hip. Another 8. 2, 1. Good job. That's block number 1 done. You're gonna have a minute of rest. I'm gonna explain to you block number 2. So, first exercise, gonna be in a sumo squat, so wide stance. Coming down, modification, you're just here, crunching, side to side. You wanna add a bit of cardio, you're gonna crunch, crunch, come up and cross, and crunch. Second exercise, we are gonna do classic bicycle crunch. So I'm here, turning left elbow, right knee, and switch. Modification, come up to a seated, more seated position, and just heel tap here, and turn, okay? Last exercises for this block, downward dog to high plank, modification, or downward dog to cross mountain climber. And we go in our sumo squat, crunch, crunch, cross, side crunch, crossing at the top. Or if you're not jumping, just stay down in your crunch from side to side. 10 more seconds. You're gonna feel this one in the inside here. In 2, 1, down to the ground for bicycle crunch. Again, not super fast, but controlled side to side, okay? And let's go. So I'm turning. I'm not just moving my hands like this. I'm really controlled turning side to side. Taking my heel out each time. Shoulder blades off the ground. In 7, and you're done. Flip it on over, downward dog. I'll meet you here. So I'm up like this, high plank, cross, cross, downward dog. Right knee, left elbow, left knee, right elbow, downward dog. Make sure your high plank, your butt's down, back flat. You're breathing out on the crosses. Modification, just take out the crosses. And go from downward dog to high plank. In 3, 2, 1. Good, you go from the top again. You're up in your wide sumo squat, feet slightly out to the side. And bring it down. And crunch, crunch, cross. Crunch, cross. Really make sure you feel the crunch in your oblique here. I'm gonna come to the side for you guys. So back flat, I'm going side to side, cross. In 3, and we're done. Back to the floor. This is round 2 of this block. And give me bicycle crunches. Let's go. Remember, modification, you're seated. Just heel tap here and twist. Keep going, guys. This is really going to be a core burner today. You're going to feel great afterwards. Maybe a bit sore tomorrow. 5 seconds. And you're done. Okay, downward dog. Stay there for a bit if you want a bit of yoga in this. And we're going in 2, 1, here we go. And up. Cross, cross, and downward dog. Cross, cross. Keep it up, guys. Block number 2 is done in 12 seconds. Total of 5 blocks. And 3, 2, 1. You're done. Block number 2. I'm gonna grab a sip of water here. Okay. Let me explain to you block number 3. So, we're gonna be doing jumps. So my left foot is at about 10 o'clock. Right foot about 4 or 5. And I'm just gonna switch and alternate, okay? So I'm jumping, twisting my core at the same time. Modification, squatting here, coming up, squatting here. And exercise number 2, dead bug. Knees at 90 degrees, hands just above the knees. Right arm is going back as left leg goes back. Okay, and switch. Modification here, don't bring your leg all the way to the ground, just heel tap, okay? So I'm here. Bring it far down as you can or as straight as you can. And exercise number 3, we're going to be in a side plank and crunch. And I'll explain the modification when we get there. And we're going with our jumps now. So my core is twisting as well as my body. Light on the toes, a little bend in the knees. Do it from the side. Give me another 8. Then we're down on the mat. For our dead bug is what the exercise is called. And you're done. So on the mat, legs 90 degrees, hands up almost touching the knees. And opposites extend. So you keep your leg hovered, it's going to be harder. Leg flat on the ground is fine too, or heel down is also fine. Wherever you feel the most comfortable, where your back is staying flat on the ground. your lower back, I should say. And 1. So I'm going to do left side plank, okay? You can be on your knees here as modification, crunching, okay? Or on your toes. Let's go. So I'm bringing my right elbow to my right knee. And next round, we'll switch sides. Give me another 12 seconds. And then you're back up for your jumps in 3, 2, 1. Okay, back up for the jumps. Twisting, and let's go. Keep your hands where you like. If you want them on your hips, that's fine too. Or you're squatting, turning. Another 13. Like usual, light on the landing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back down to your mat. Whew. And we're extending in 2, 1, let's go. I hope you guys are feeling this in your core, the whole goal. We're halfway through now, so keep it up. 2 more blocks after this, and a little challenge at the end. Make sure your lower back, as much as you can, stays flat on the mat. Give me another 5. And we're done. Switch over right side now. Going up in a plank, and we're crunching. Okay, this one can be done on the knees if you want as well. Same motion. In 12 seconds, keep it up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew. That's block number 3, done. Block number 4. We are going to the side of my mat here. I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to chop across. So from up on my left side, I'm bringing my arms down past my right knee. So really in the oblique. No modification for this unless you just want to walk your shuffle over and jump. Second move on the ground, hands underneath your bum, and we're fluttering like this. So going from up to down. Okay? If you want to stay down here, that makes it harder, okay? Last move, we're flipping over onto our stomach. We're doing the same thing, but in a Superman. Arms and legs up, or legs down and just flutter your arms. Okay, so let's go to our side chops. Now, so I'm shuffling, chop. Some of you might have done this at the gym where you take from a machine, weighted, and you chop the side. We're mimicking the same thing, obviously no machine. But use the same power. And breathe out as you come across. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for your flutters, go from up to down. If it's too hard, let's go. If it's too hard, just stay up near the top, okay, and flutter your legs. If you want more of a challenge, stay down here. Even more of a challenge, arms up like this. And we're fluttering. 15 more seconds. Then we're going to repeat the same thing on our stomachs. And 7. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. And I'm turning onto my stomach. Bringing my legs, my arms up. And I'm fluttering here as well. If this is too difficult on your back, keep your legs down. Just hold your arms like this. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Everything here should be contracted. You should feel this all the way along the posterior side of your body. 5 seconds. And we're back up for our chops. In 2, 1, we're over. Make sure you're breathing out as you come across. Another 8 seconds. After this, we have one more block, and you're done here. Bring it on the mat. Do your version of flutter kicks. And go. So remember, higher up makes it a bit easier. Lower down, you're challenging yourself. Hands up, you're challenging yourself even more. And another 15 seconds. If you need to, hands under your bum. And 6, 3, 2, 1. And we're back in our Superman on our stomach. And let's go. Last exercise, block 4. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds. You should be feeling this here and on your upper back as well. In 5, 1, we're done. Block 4 is done. Grab some water, catch your breath. Gonna explain to you the very last block. So, we're gonna squat. You're gonna lift your leg on the way up as you crunch to the side. Squat, alternate. Modifications for this: squat, lift your leg, no crunch, you're gonna still feel it in your oblique, or squat, knee, just crunch, don't lift your leg to the side. Second exercise, almost the same as the flutters, but we're just gonna do leg lifts, okay? So I'm here, all the way down to the ground, and up. Or if you want, go all the way down, touch the ground, roll in and up. And our last exercise, similar to last round, we're just gonna hold the Superman for 30 seconds, arms and legs up. And let's go now. So we're squatting, side crunch. Squatting, leg lift, side crunch. You should really feel this in your obliques here. You want to from the side here, guys. Four seconds. And rest. Bring it down. This is your last block here, guys, so give it all you can. And we're going now. So like last time, if you want more challenge, arms up, shoulder blades off the ground. Or same thing with your hands under your bum. And your modification again, bring your legs to the ground, up, roll in and up, slowly lower to the ground, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Like last time, roll over, and we're holding our Superman here. 2, 1, and hold. Bring your legs up high, 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 as high as they can go. And reach your arms up. Squeeze those glutes. Another 15 seconds. If you need a break, just calm down. Come right back up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. This is your last cycle before we have a little challenge at the end, okay? So we're squatting. Now, crunch. Breathe out on your crunch. Need another good 12 seconds here. And 5, keep it up, couple more. Last one. Great job. Down to the ground. I know I'm not giving you guys much rest here, but that's where the burn comes in. Let's go, leg lifts. Feel this one, your lower abdominals. And 15. So we have one more Superman after this. Then we're going to go into a 1-minute plank challenge before we're done. And rest. Switch it over. So right when we're done our Superman, give me a low plank on your elbows, and I'll explain how we're going to go. And Superman. It's going to be 1 minute, and we're going to alternate every 15 seconds an action I tell you to do. So, another 15 seconds here. If you need a break anytime you're in the plank challenge, just come and put your knees down, and then come back when you're ready. In 5, 2, 1, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to be a low plank here, okay? First one, we're going to lift our right arm off the ground for 15 seconds. Let's go. Right arm up. Like you guessed it. Next 15 seconds will be left arm up. Another 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Ribs and belly button pulled back into your spine. Another 4, 3, 2, 1, and right leg. Hover it off the ground. Doesn't need to be way up here, just slightly off the ground. For another 5 seconds. Then switch legs. And we switch. Last 15 seconds here. One down. 7 more. 2, 1. Knees down. Give me child's pose for a second. Whew. Good job today. A lot of core. Some variations standing on the mat, plank. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have a little bit of a cool down here. So like we did in the warm-up, reach. Chin up to the ceiling as far back as you can go. Really stretch out your core, your hip flexors, your back. Good job. Coming back up. Gonna do those side bends again. So just hold it here. Really stretching out. For me, I'm stretching out my right side right now. And switch. If you want a longer cool down, go check out one of our stretching videos. I take my hands, interlace the fingers behind the back, and pull down and chin up to the ceiling. Good job. Hands on your tailbone. Reach back and fall forward. And again, reach back and forward. One more here. Back and down to the ground. Thank you so much for joining us today. Check out one of our stretching videos if you want a longer stretch and cool down, and we'll see you at our next workout. Thanks again.